which topics are going to be discussed in this particular episode, I will inform you of the topic that will be discussed throughout our talk. There is no need to worry about the continuation of Bitcoin's trajectory ahead of the bull market in 2021, since I have you covered. In terms of the total amount of cryptocurrency that is being added each week, Ethereum is currently in the lead among all coins. Go back and look at the listings on Binance. As you had already viewed my most recent video, I was unable to watch it because I did not have sufficient time. Then, there was a serious listing alert that we ought to talk about because I have previously discussed it, and I am going to do so once again because, as I am telling you right now, it will do a 30 to 50 times increase. I'm not offering any kind of financial advice. This is just my opinion on the subject. Put your feet up, relax, and get comfortable before you plunge in. At this moment, the price of Bitcoin is $58,718. In the past 24 hours, it has taken a 1.3% drop. Over the past 24 hours, it has decreased by 1.35%. USDC is currently trading at 99 cents, and XRP is currently trading at a primary lean of 57.5 cents. The pair is getting closer and closer to its dollar pack. Someone is familiar to me, and I feel obligated to give the ancient hawk some credit. In this particular region, not much has changed. There are cryptocurrencies worth a total of $2 trillion listed. Through the use of NFT staking, we will receive the time tokens that we have worked so hard to earn. In addition to that, it will serve as the standard payment mechanism for our minting website as well as for our games in the metaverse, which is about halfway through its development. The 20th of this month marks the beginning of the acceptance of XRP for credit cards. Simply purchase, put it on hold, and it will be paid to you on the 1st of every month. On this day, you are still holding on to it. The month of January will continue to be paid to you. The largest non-fungible token NFT on the XRP ledger is our project. This project is my heart and soul. Acquire anything that is absolutely one of a kind. We ask that you come and join us when you get here. There is a buzz among the 2,500 people who are members of the group. The undertaking is genuine. There is no hype about it. Regarding the other fake NFT projects that are now available, we have made a substantial contribution, therefore disregard them. A total of around 800,000 XRP will be distributed to each bearer. Please give this some thought. Yes, I will give you permission to think about it. The amount of Bitcoin that is being added each week has reached 176 million, and Ethereum is leading the way for the second wave. A substantial improvement in the cryptocurrency markets is indicated by the most recent statistics from CoinShares, a cryptocurrency asset manager, as stated in an article that was published on Crypto.com. According to the weekly report on digital asset fund flows that was provided by the asset management, there was a considerable increase in investor trust in digital asset investments during the previous week. The annual revenue generated by people and products is $176 million. Both the coin shares and the overall influx are graphically represented on the chart. We take a look at all of the items that are contained within this expansive region, which comes to 176 in total. If you were on your way to 155, you came upon the BNB. It appears that the coin sustained some minor damage. Binance XRP is being shorted by certain individuals, but Solana's fans continue to have a strong preference for it. In addition, as I said earlier, an exchange-traded fund ETF for Solana is currently in the process of being developed. There is a severe warning that Solana is going to do something that will melt bases, right? Take note that I have already discussed VO in the past. We carried out a threefold, increased it by a factor of 300% after I mentioned VO, and it has come back. My opinion is that it has, in fact, reverted to the level it was at before. To the point where, well, I'm at a penny, so I'm a little bit behind on this. I've been down to this point. On the other hand, I don't care. For this particular one, let's go back in time to the 1990s. You are free to move forward at this time. In this way, it is characterized. The decision to return to this location is a very good one. Is it okay for me to leave? To get a better view of the explosion, I took an even further step back. Right away, we started flirting with each other. Around this time in April, we performed a completely parabolic run to the upside, which is essentially equivalent to where we are right now. And we also finished a 3x in VO position. If we verify the locations where VO is uploaded, Max's preferred coin is this one, really crucial trade that is now regarded as being difficult for individuals to get. Max's choice of currency is really essential. Within the United States of America, this product will be made available. It is a win-win situation to keep a friendly greeting. Everyone, this is a massive deal. I was completely unaware of this. We are going to put it on hold because it is supposed to arrive in 2 days. Now is not the time to make a purchase recommendation because there is a possibility that there will be a slight increase rather than a correction. You might already be aware of the fact that I am merely expressing the monetary worth. Your closest companion is only average. Bitcoin continues to forecast ahead of the bull market of 2021, but only slightly. A few hundred days ago in January, it showed that we were 640 days into the bull era. This shows that Bitcoin is still ahead of the bull market. Bitcoin will be brought back at this juncture by a factor of just about 4.5 times. In spite of this, the cycle that lasted from 2015 to 2018 was broadly compatible with the bull market performance that Bitcoin has shown up to this point. During the period of January to July of 2017, the market experienced a quick warming up. From $800 to more than $2,800, the value of Bitcoin skyrocketed. At the moment, Bitcoin is extremely near to the most recent cycle, which is now at $2,800. In the end, it reached an all-time high of almost $20,000 by the end of 2017 a level that had not been broken for the previous 3 years. The market-to-date return was 278 rather than 244 between the years 2018 and 2022, as seen by the brown line in the graphic that is located above. I am beginning to become aware of the narrative that asserts the bull market has come to an end. The story gives the impression that the market is no longer bullish but rather bearish. To put it simply, I do not comprehend humans. The reason for this is that I would like for you to simply travel back in time and go back to the beginning of this year. According to my understanding, individuals make a conscious effort to achieve this goal. I am under the opinion that they experience a minor rush and a small amount of pleasure from it, despite the fact that it is very repulsive. A list of the best currencies to buy using ANL in light of the recent drop in the market. Let's take a more in-depth look at the situation. A 5 to 10-fold increase in value is something that people are looking forward to. Please understand that I do not possess any of these items. It is merely the news that I am reporting on. In contrast to AE, I do not possess it, but I believe it is available. On the other hand, if you are interested in purchasing cryptocurrencies, you are able to actually do so. An article can be found there. There is nothing for me to do. I do not wish to have any kind of involvement with them. The things that I have are enough to make me happy. Grab hold of this. When all other considerations are taken into account, the price of Bitcoin is probably at $20,000, which proves that Bitcoin exchange-traded funds are an extremely worthwhile investment. The idea of doing that is not appealing to me. I am estimating that the worth is somewhere about $20,000. However, if you decide to remove the ETFs, I will let you know as soon as possible. The price of Bitcoin would not be in a super cycle at this time if it hadn't already broken its all-time high earlier in the day. On the contrary, it would have most certainly reached a height that was slightly higher than the top of 2021. The supercycle, institutions, and the massive amount of money that is about to stream into Bitcoin as a result of the regulations that are finally being implemented are all contributing factors. It is possible that we may anticipate anywhere from 150,000 to 225,000. Observe carefully, in my opinion. In comparison to the price of $30 when BlackRock filed it, the price of Bitcoin, excluding the ETFs, is currently hovering around $20. The presence of BlackRock in the market caused the price of Bitcoin to start climbing. As soon as they began operations, there was little to no news. On the other hand, the current circumstance is difficult. The worth of the flows that you use to relax and unwind has recently increased dramatically. In spite of the fact that you are the owner of MTGAO and that someone else resides in Germany, your balance is still $30,000. I'm not suggesting that Bitcoin can be used for other things. Rather, I have done a lot of research on it, and I think it to be an intriguing form of currency that also serves as a secure method of storing value. Obviously, the price of Bitcoin in its purest form is something that fascinates me. Therefore, I believe that exchange-traded funds are a blessing. In all candor, I am of the opinion that the exchange-traded funds ETFs arrived at the perfect time. It is important that we show